Hey guys, it's Renning Kimono, and even before we dive into the splendor that is Gain over the Dollar General, we're going to talk really quickly about the Fetch Rewards app, the best app in my humble opinion. I absolutely love it. And today is the last day where the app is giving back new signups an extra 3,000 points when you submit your first receipt. It could be anything. It could be a pack of gum from last week. It doesn't have to be on anything specific. Use my code. It's right down there at the bottom of the screen. You'll be awarded that 3,000 points. And here is the kicker to this magic. Gift cards actually start at 3,000 points or $3. So if you want a $3 gift card to Target, Panera, Amazon, you will be in business. It is that easy. The sign up information is in the notes. And today, Thursday, the 28th, is the last day for this. So if you have not signed up, sign up. Super easy app. All you do is photograph your receipts and you get points and points towards gift cards. How wonderful is that? Okay, guys, so we are back at the the dry erase board, working on some deals to go with the 5 off of 20. As you can see, the deadline is looming for this guy. Dollar General coupon, it's over on the 31st. So I have been looking at a lot of people's different breakdown shakedowns, and one thing I've been seeing a lot of people have a lot of success with is when you grab items with the original cent. It seems like all of the load coupons, along with the 5 off of 20, are working in concert perfectly. So if you've had a little bit of issues with this, may consider grabbing the original cent. Little thing I did yesterday when I was at the store, I actually brought a little notepad, threw it in my purse, and started doing the math on the fly right there. A lot easier too. To keep track of stuff, especially with this sort of a deal, might be something you want to consider when you're shopping, because it's a really great way to make sure that your numbers balance. And I made a video, I believe earlier in the week, about a new update on the Dollar General app. Right now it's for Apple users only, so if you're an Android user, you're going to have to just keep checking when it's available. And basically you scan an item and it'll show you the corresponding coupon for the item. So that's really fantastic. I will link the video at the very end if you want to see. I was just practicing at home, but I actually went into the store yesterday and used the app, and it was working perfectly. I had no issues, and I was able to track down the exact items I needed to buy to make one of these gain deals happen. So update your phone if you have an Apple, because this is fantastic. And just to give you a visual of like, hey, how does this thing work? As you can see, I grabbed a 14 ouncer, 14.8 ouncer of the Gain fireworks. This has been the most contentious piece of the puzzle for the 5 off of 20. And as you can see, the $1.50 coupon along with the 5 off of 20 both link to this one specific item. A lot of us were scanning the smaller one, and the $1.50 coupon wasn't attaching, but to this bigger one, yes, it's working. Just to give you another example too, this is a super hot one. It is for the a $2 off a box of the Honey Smacks by Kellogg's. As you could see, I scanned one in the store, and then boom, the $2 one I clipped, and then I didn't clip that other one for the $1 off 3. So it just gives you the automatic visual right away. I had no issues with the internet or my cell phone in my little store. If you are having problems with scanning, I would suggest walking to the front of the store, and hopefully the employees have no issues with you playing with your cell phone at the front of the store. You can maybe explain to them, hey, I'm checking a price point. Okay guys, so with this first breakdown, we're looking at a couple items in this basket, and the first thing we're going to talk about here is the $9 Gain fireworks. This is the really big one, and you are getting quite a bit of bang for your buck. If you consider the smaller ones are $4.50, but this has twice the amount of product if this is your thing. And just to look at the sticker a little more carefully, there it is $9. And being able to scan this in the store, I was like, oh my gosh, this was the one we should have been grabbing all this time. But the coupon, the $1.50 and the 5 off of 20 will affix to this one. And here's a quick little visual, guys. I scan that Gain fireworks and boom, there it is, the visual of the coupons that are affixing. The next little item that we have for this basket are 2 bags of the Gain Fling. Again, I went with original cent because people are saying, you know, that 5 off of 20, this is the one that is working the best. And yeah, as I scanned it, everything was showing up for this guy. The $2 coupon along with the 5 off of 20. So I would grab 2 of these bags. Something really quick just to toss in there, if you look at the flyer, when you buy 2 of the Gain Flings, $1 will come off. It's an instant savings. So for this, as we're grabbing 2 bags, we're going to get $1 off. And the final thing, this is just a little filler item. It is the 34 count of the dryer sheets. Alternatively, if you want to go with the Gain Original dish soap, those are also $2. So whatever you really like for your household. But I just went with these because it was in that same aisle. And again, I did a quick little scan, and as you can see, guys, no coupons, manufacturers for this item, but it's part of the 5 off of 20. So I know all of these items I just selected, they are all part of that deal, and that 5 off of 20 will work with. Okay guys, so let's look at the math really quickly. We're grabbing 2 bags of the Gain Flings at $7, $8 with the dollar of instant savings, that drops it down to $7. One of the Gain Fireworks for $9. 2 boxes of the Gain dryer sheets for $4. They're $2 a piece. That right there is a total of $20. Now, the 5 off of 20 Gain digital coupon will come off, along with the $2 for the flings times 2, as we have 2 of those load coupons, and $1.50 for the fireworks. You are left with paying $9.50 out of pocket, not including your tax, and it makes each item $1.90. So if these are items that you really need for your household, or just items that you really like, $1.90 is not a bad price point. Okay, the next item that we're talking about is the Mr. Clean with the Gain scent. Make sure that you're grabbing everything with that little logo on it, because I know that sometimes it could be super confusing because everything looks exactly the same. But if you have that app feature to scan products, feel free in the store. Anyhow, 2 of these, that would be $6, and I scanned this little guy, and boom, look what showed up in my phone. We have $1 off too, and this is also part of the 5 off of 20. So how fantastic is that? So grab 2 of those, and then you're also going to grab 1 of the Swiffer. It's just these wet packs to go with your Swiffer mop, and it has that little Gain logo. If you look to the right, boom, there it is. I scanned this little guy. It is the 10 count, and here is the coupons that are affixing to it. And we're also grabbing 2 bags of the Gain Flings. Don't forget, we have that $1 of instant savings. And then I scanned one of these guys, again, just to show you the coupons that are affixing. We have the $2 and the 5 off of 20. Now you're also going to scour your dollar spot to make sure that you can find these little boxes, and they are the 15 count of the Gain dryer sheets, and I scanned it, and guess what? It's actually part of it. These are kind of harder to find at your stores, so you might have to do a little bit of rooting around. But yeah, look, it's part of the 5 off of 20. So grab some of those for this transaction. Absolutely fantastic. So let's look at the math really quickly. We're grabbing 2 of the Mr. Clean Gains for $6. They're $3 a piece. 1 of the Gain Swiffer for $4.50. 2 of the Gain Flings for $7, and then 3 boxes of the $1 Gain dryer sheets. So that's $3. Your total right there is $20.50. Now, the digital coupons that are coming off include the 5 off of 20 for the $1 digital Gain coupon, the $1 for the Mr. Clean, the $2 for the Swiffer, the $2 for the Fling, the $2 for the Fling. We're looking at paying $8.50 for the 8 items, or $1.06 each. This is a fantastic price point for Gain products. Alternatively, if you do not want to grab any of the dryer sheets, you have the choice to pick up this Gain dish soap. Make sure that you're grabbing it in the original scent, but this guy is also $2 and also is part of the 5 off of 20. And as you can see, I did a little scan in the store, and yes, indeed, this original scent, the 21.6 ounce bottle, is part of it. Now, a lot of you are probably asking, well, hey, can I use some of these wonderful Gain deals with the 5 off of 25 on Saturday? And the answer to that is yes. The key to this is you have to add an extra $10 to your basket. So do the math, bring your pad of paper, and get super organized on Saturday to pair both of those together. I have a little matchup for you if you wanted to grab 2 of the Herbal Essence Bio Renew. We have a very valuable 6 off of 2 load coupon if you have not used it and it's still valid. Just off the cuff of my head, this was one item that I thought, hey, this would work, and there's a very valuable 6 off of 2 coupon, so I thought matching those 2 together, we could possibly work out a deal, just to give you guys a visual. But if you want to grab something else to get your $10 plus, I mean, by all means, go for it. This is just for the purposes of an example. And here's the math, guys. So we're going to go with transaction 2, the stuff that I got for $20.50, the Gain stuff. And then we're going to add in 2 of the herbal essence, the shampoo, conditioner, whatever you want. That's an extra $12. So we've met that threshold of a $10 cap. So the new subtotal is $32.50. As you remember from transaction 2, we had $12 of digital coupons. Boom, those are going to come off, along with the 5 off of 25 for Saturday and the 6 off a tube for the herbal essence, that load coupon. The final price point here is it's $9.50, not including your tax, and for the 10 items, it makes them 95 cents each. So there is a little bit more savings, but if you are newer to Dollar General or just a little bit trigger shy about all of this, perhaps it would be easier to go and do this, deal before the end of before Saturday. Like if you wanted to go today, tomorrow, or if you wanted to go on Saturday and do 2 transactions, that's also cool. But if you wanted to try, just adding an extra $10, it's kind of like bull riding. By all means, go for it and see what happens. Let's not forget to share in the comments of what is and is not working. Sometimes with the Dollar General, with these digital coupons, it can be goofy. But, with this new update, it's looking very promising, and I'm thinking that things are really going to turn around for the consumer, the shopper, us. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.